Hey everyone, welcome to another X-Wing initial impression video. This time I'm going to do something slightly different to hopefully what all of the other podcasters and YouTube people are all doing. I'm going to see just how cheesy I am now that we've had the points change and go through the 6 lists that I carry around in my bag ready to go. I've got one of the Plano cases and one of the deck boxes, and I basically keep 6 lists ready to play all the time, and that's how I've been trying to do 2.0 X-Wing so that I can try and practice a little bit and still have some variety. So let's get into it. We'll look at the 6 lists that I currently fly and exactly how cheesy I've been. So this is the fun for me, I suppose. Arc 170 list. I think I did a X-Wing Should I Fly It video on it. So it's Anakin in the 7B title. So I went with R2 Astromech, Afterburners, and Delta 7B in its final form. And Anakin was coming in at 88 points. Then two 104th Battalion pilots, both with 7 Fleet Gunner and Shield upgrade. So it was coming in with a measly 2-point bid. But let's find out exactly where we sit now. So I kind of prepped everything. So I'm 4 points over under a new point. So all of that is on Anakin, with the change to the Delta 7B title going up, and the Astromech when you have 3 agility, which obviously Anakin counts as having 3 agility. So ways I'm thinking about remedying this would obviously be to take off all of those upgrades. And I'm actually considering doing something a little bit different. I was going to try Calibrated on Anakin now. Maybe drop in a Torrent and then I keep it around there. I don't know that I need 2 7 Fleet Gunners, but I think that's what I was going to try. Running a really light Anakin, seeing how he can carry it, and then having an extra bit of beef in there as well. And someone else for these 7 Fleet Gunners to actually buff up. So that's probably where I'd take this list now. Add in a 4th ship and play Anakin with Calibrated at 67 points. That feels like a little bit of a bargain. So that's how I would uncheese that list. So what was next? We had my Separatist list. So this was Wat Tambor with a load of vultures, basically. It was a 6-ship swarm. Came in at 200 points. We had, let's find it in the new one. Okay, so we've got 11 points left using the same list. So this is pretty interesting. Obviously, the bid is absolutely useless here, so this is definitely going to have to change. I can't fit in an extra ship for that 11 points, so there's going to be some big changes going on here, especially with the Hyena coming out. I'm probably looking at these Discord missile carrying vultures changing to hyenas, maybe get a bit more beef in the list. Maybe try out the new TV. Which one is it? That's the one. TA175. Try a new tactical relay. That's probably where I'll go here. Try that out. Maybe swap these to the hyenas. Techno Union bomber. We'll keep them as separatist bombers. Get rid of that ship. Does it all fit? Maybe Discord's coming down. There we go. So for exactly 200 points, I can swap out Kraken into the new one and then take Discords on the hyenas. Yeah, seems okay, maybe. I've been finding 2 Discords maybe a little bit excessive as well. It's not giving me the area control that I actually really want. So maybe doing something with actual bombs properly. Maybe some proxy mines might work. But I've got points to spare in that list. There's a lot more design space to explore, so I'm relatively happy with that. Okay, and then list number 3. This one I'm expecting to get hit. It was my 75, 40, 40, 40. So Poe Dameron and 3 40-point A-Wings. Lulo was one of them, so this is definitely going up. So this is probably the one where I'm most cheesy. not too bad, I suppose. We've gone from a 5 point bid to being 1 point over. This list is probably the one I'm going to be playing around with the most. Uh, in fact, Willow's losing that, and then I'll be probably changing Zari into the resistance transport. And what I've been looking at here is running this really cheap with just the R4 Astromech. When I find you, where have you gone? And that gives me an even bigger bid. Keeps Wulo. I mean, I could probably put Crackshot back on Wulo there. You've lost a little bit of offense in Zari having advanced optics, but you're gaining the resistance transport for coordinates, and you've got the R4 Astromech, so you've got lots and lots of blue on that dial. Your hard ones are white. Pretty cool. I actually really like this list now. And then depending on how much I feel I need to bid with Paul, I could always play around here, like take optics off Tally, keep her really cheap. And then you can do something interesting, maybe with one of the 9 point crews. But I don't know, maybe even just do attack officer, keep a 3 point bid. But yeah, it feels fine, to be honest. Lots of scope to play around here and keep a bid. But that's where I'll probably start from this point. Maybe maybe look at one of the different pilots as well. I think, can we go all the way up? Where are we? We want, yeah, that one. That one looks okay. And then the crew. Where's the crew that lets you clear stress? No, it's not her. Where have you gone? Lamara. No. Oh, I can't find it now. Oh, shit. There we go. Cora. So that'll be 1 point over. So yeah, we'll lose the crack shots maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's not exactly where I want to. I feel like I need some playing around, but the basics are there for where I want to take that list. So something like that probably is where I would go. Keep Paul, two of the A wings. Not necessarily needing to keep Tally, but two I5s I feel like is good. Gives you a good ace and then a solid initiative 1 for a blocker. A really interesting dial. The reds are really good, and then there's lots of blue to clear them, and you've got some good actions on there as well. So that is the resistance list. So where are we after that? TIE Swarm. This one I put in because it's just a really good list, to be honest. So we all know this TIE Swarm. We should all know where this has gone. I was running it without Crackshot because I wanted the bid for a mirror. Not that I ever played the mirror, but you know, you've got to run meta sometimes, even when it's not going to be apparent or effective. But we went with the exact same list, goes up 1 point because Swarm Tactics goes up 1 point on Hellrunner. I feel like that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to make any changes here. I think this is still a solid list. And since I wasn't running into a mirror anyway, I don't really lose out. So, yeah, what else do we have? Oh, my first order ace list was coming in at 193 points for a quick draw, blackout, and midnight. And this time we are 194 points. So 6 point bid compared to a 7 point bid. So, oh yeah, that's right. Blackout went down in points, but Trickshot went up. So that should be where the difference is. Yeah, Blackout is now 80 points. So that's where my points went. And obviously, I think Midnight came down slightly. I can't remember. 43. Let's have a look. Midnight. Yeah, that's where the differences are. Yeah, so Midnight goes down 1 point, Blackout goes up 2 points total. and yeah, feels okay to be honest. 6 point bid's probably enough. Um, I'd, in honesty, I'd probably look at changing stuff around here maybe. I still think this is good value, 80 points for trick shot protons on blackout. Quick draw has been okay. It's mainly this ship here that I wasn't enjoying, and I could be tempted. Can I fit in a cheap silencer? Yeah, there you go. Something like that. Just a second silencer just adds more beef and probably gets more value than I would out of running midnight. So yeah, that's probably a change I'll look there. Then finally, this one was really good fun to play around with. It was my Han Solo list. I played slight variations of it on stream against Bruno. If you check out his channel for the Millennium Condor, you can see this list in action against one of his first order lists. And it was Han Solo, Trickshot Lando, Lando's Falcon title, Hotshot Gunner, Perceptive Co-Pilot. All of the upgrades basically on Han, and it was 192 points. Where does it finish up? 194 again. That is purely the increase in trick shot. So how does that work? Out of 6 lists, we've got 3 that were still legal. All of my lists went up in points somewhere. 3 of them became illegal. Oh no, in fact, there we go. So it was 2 of my 6 lists became illegal. 3 went up but stayed legal, and my separatist list went down a lot. So, yeah, that's it. That's basically the video, folks. I wanted to run through the 6 lists I've currently been flying, show you how they've done and where they've ended up. So I don't think I was being overly abusive in any of the matchups, really. We all knew that Lulo was probably undercosted somewhat, and that was the list that changed the most. Anakin going up that much in that combination is probably fair. He did feel almost abusive. The only things like if he had a 3 hard on his dial, or the Talon rolls or swoops or whatever were speed 3, I think that would have really, really pushed Anakin's boundaries to being extremely broken because of the the afterburners, the different combos. But I feel like the changes were fair there. Doesn't really hurt me too much, and I'm happy to keep running that style of list. And it's probably going to be better with a flow ship anyway, in honesty. So yeah, let me know in the comments about your lists. What have you been running? How hard have you been hit? What list has taken the biggest increase? I mean, I played against a 219 point Rebel list the other day, which was good fun and not abusive at all. Everyone loves Rebel beef. But what have you been playing against? What's the biggest change you've seen in your own list, up and down? And yeah, if you like good content, make sure you subscribe to a channel. Throw a video a like just so other people can see this. And I say leave comments and I'll make sure that I'm responding to them. And thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.